Are you having concerns about applying for a service academy appointment? Do you think maybe you're not good enough? Maybe it's not for you, maybe it's for others. Maybe you don't belong. Maybe you're not the right person, maybe you don't know somebody. A lot of people have doubts when they start this process. It's a long process, it's a complicated process. And a lot of people are just like you. And if you're like this, I encourage you to watch this video. So welcome to the Service Academy Information Channel, where we discuss all things about service academies, how to get a nomination, how to get an appointment, and sometimes service academy news. And today is just a short video, and I want to assure you that if you are thinking about going to a service academy, apply. Start the process and apply. It is for you. It is for people like you. It's for all American citizens to apply and try to get into a service academy. Don't think you have to know somebody, because you don't. Don't think you're not good enough. Let the academy and let the senators and the congressmen decide who's good enough and who's not. Don't make that decision on your own. That's not your decision to make. It's a decision for those who are evaluating you to make. Now you're going to say, well, if I apply and I don't get in, will people think lesser of me? Well, they might, and they're wrong. There's no reason to think lesser of a person because they tried to do something and they didn't succeed. I think it was Shaquille O'Neal who said, somebody said to him, like, you only have a 20% free throw percentage. And he said, yeah, that's right. He goes, but I miss 100% of the shots that I don't take. But I think the person that said it best was Teddy Roosevelt in his Man in the Arena speech. Now, I'm going to read the speech to you. I'm going to link it. I'm going to put it in the end. I put it in the notes. And you can get a link to the whole speech. You can find it very easily. But I'll put his text of this part of the speech in the notes. But I'm going to read it to you. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcoming. But who knows the great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly. So that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who knew neither victory nor defeat. Go and read this at the end. What Teddy Roosevelt is saying, only you can try, and only you can succeed. If you fail, at least you tried. There is no shame in competing. There is no shame in not getting in. There's pride in getting in. There's a lot of great things that happen if you get in. But there's no shame in being the man in the arena. Every year we watch the Super Bowl. Every year we watch the World Series. One team wins. One team wins the series. One team wins the Super Bowl. One team wins the World Cup. Is it second team? Are they losers? Are they failures? No, they're not. They just didn't win. But their time will come. So I just want to encourage you, be the man or woman in the arena. Don't listen to those who tell you that you're not good enough, or you don't have the grades, you don't have whatever. Don't listen to them. You do you, and you do what you have to do to compete. If you get in, great. If you don't get in, at least you tried. They didn't try, you tried. That's all I have to say. I encourage you to read President Roosevelt's little excerpt here of the speech and think about what it means to you, because I know what it means to me. I've tried to do a lot of things and failed. I've tried to do a lot of things and succeeded. But at least I tried. And like I said, that I tried to do it. Those who did nothing, those that did whatever, you can talk all you want, but I tried, and I hope that you try. So that's all I have. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you get what you want. And you're going to get that by trying. Bye-bye.